Hey guys, so there is actual news. It's not a clickbait title. The news is that the developers have reached out and they have notified us that they're going to be holding Q&A sessions with a few selected members of the Discord community. I've been fortunate to be one of them, so in the next month or so we'll have the opportunity to speak to some of the developers and ask them questions about Watcher of Realms. And I believe sometime after that this will become an open call or open discussion on Discord so that the general community at large can ask the developers questions. Now, I think this is really interesting and really important for a few reasons, but the main thing is, if you were going to ask the developers of Watcher of Realms questions, I think everyone is going to ask the same first two questions. When is global release? And what is happening to the existing servers? Are they going to be wiped? Are we resetting them? How are we doing that? Will there be compensation? Those are the main two big questions. Now, in my mind, if the developers are willing to host these calls and have direct questions from the community and have selected some of the more vocal members of the community to approach for questions, then I believe they must have answers to these prepared, which means I think we're due an official global release date within the next month, and I think we'll find out whether or not the servers will be wiped, what's happening with all that. I believe we'll have all the answers within the next month. I know it's a lot safer not to put an estimate forward, but I think it's quite fun to guess and to see how accurate you are. My estimate, my belief is that we will have a global release date somewhere around March next year, so March 2023. I think that lines up with enough time for them to sort out the remaining bugs they want to squish, maybe another feature to roll out or a Christmas update to test, and it gives them time to ramp up their marketing initiative. The date is yet to be finalized at the moment. I'll update when I find out. One of the things I wanted to find from you guys is if you have questions that you want me to ask the developers. I will of course speak to the developers and ask if they're okay with me recording the discussion we have, and if so, then I'll put it up on YouTube on this channel as well if you want to watch that and see their answers firsthand. I have a bunch of questions myself, of course. The first two are pretty obvious questions. When is global? What's happening with the current servers? Other than that, I want to ask about what the long-term plan is for content in PvE, such as the raid content. I want to ask about long-term guild plans. I want to ask about PvP plans as well as guild PvP potential, and generally to see what the future of the game's content structure looks like. I think that'll be very interesting for us to find out. But primarily, the questions we all want to know: when is global release date and what is happening to the existing servers? Yeah, other than that, please leave your comments below and I'll ask the developers when I get the opportunity to do so. And I'll get back to you in a future video. Thanks so much, guys. Quick one today. All the best.